Good day, everyone. Um, my topic is all about the cross-sectional studies and meta-analysis. So, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Julkian Michael A. Sahasal. So, what is the connection between the sectional studies and meta-analysis to the entrepreneurship? We all know that entrepreneurship plays a crucial role in economic development, innovation, and job creation. Our research suggests that an individual personality traits significantly influence their entrepreneurial intention and success. This report, we will examine the relationship between the personal dimension, risk-taking behavior, and entrepreneurial self-efficiency based on cross-sectional studies and meta-analysis. So as we can see in the slide, so let's read. Some research survey student population focus on combining future career intention with early chances to develop entrepreneurship. For example, a study of Sain and De Nobel studied the relationship between the big five characteristic and entrepreneurial intention, perceived capacity, and personal investment among 342 students at a large state university. They find that the openness positively correlates with the perceived ability and personal investment, whereas neuroticism negatively relates to intent and ability. They also access the variability between studies that define entrepreneurs as founders and business leaders, where they find no significant difference between the two categories. So let's move on to the big five personality traits and entrepreneurship. So we have the what so-called the OCEAN. The O stands for the openness to experience. The C is for the conscientiousness. The E for extroversions, the A for agreeableness, and N for neuroticism. So, what is this so-called OCEAN? So the O stands for the openness to experience. So, it states that an individual with high openness to experience are more likely to engage in entrepreneurship due to their creativity, adaptability, and willingness to explore new opportunities. So the openness to experience, no. So an individual with high openness are characterized by being a creativity, adaptability, and preference for novelty, which kanang a study has been found that this personality has a positive correlation between the entrepreneurial intention. So if an individual has this personality, they're more likely to pursue entrepreneurship. Next is the conscientiousness. Next is the conscientiousness. No? So let's read. People who score in high conscientiousness tend to be goal-oriented, hardworking, and detail-focused, making them more likely to plan ahead and complete tasks efficiently. So, an individual who has this personality, the consciousness, there are those individual who is goal-oriented sila, wherein they're more likely focused to their goals, hardworking. So, an individual who has this they're more likely makomplete din nila ang isa ka task. So, research indicates that conscientious individuals are more likely to engage in entrepreneurial activities as they are goal-oriented sila and demand kay sila sa entrepreneurship. No? So, let's read the extroversion. So, extroverted individuals who are sociable and assertive often exhibit higher entrepreneurial intention. Their proficiency for networking and leadership facilitates the pursuit of entrepreneurial opportunities. So, ang extroversion kanang they are kanang extroversion is a opposite for the introvert, or what so called the extrovert. No, they are extrovert individuals kanang na silang mga who are socially confident, energetic, assertive, kanang mga himansinon nga person wherein kanang ma-enhance ang ilahang ability to network sa other, or kanang ma-connect din sila sa other individuals. And kaning mga person is kanang they're more likely to take the leadership roles, no, okay, because of their kanang socially person. So next is the agreeableness. Let's read now. So the agreeableness associated with cooperation and trust does not strongly influence entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship often needs to be competitive and assertive, which may explain the neutral correlation between agreeableness and business creation. So this agreeableness is kanang more likely an neutral personality, wherein ang agreeableness they are an individual who are more kanang more on kanang cooperation and trust, wherein are person who are kanang bitang mo agree or kanang mo cooperate dayon sa ilang isa ka task. So mo nang agreeableness person. Next is the neuroticism, which is the only one negative personality of an individual. So let's read. So the neuroticism associated with emotional instability generally show a negative relations with entrepreneurial intention. Individual with high neuroticism may less inclined towards entrepreneurship due to perceived stress and uncertainty. So the neuroticism kanini siyang kanang the neuroticism is if an individual who has a kanang bitang emotional instability, wherein dili stable lang iyang pag kanang iyang paghunahuna, dili din siya maka-decide, dili din siya maka initiative siyang mga ginahimo. So research says that if an individual who has a neuroticism, they're more likely be less inclined towards entrepreneurship due to their stress and uncertainty daw, wherein ang ilang emotion is kanang dili stable, puro lang sila stress or unsa ilang mga ipauna. So kanang if an individual who has a neuroticism daw is dili gyud siya or kanang malayo ang iyang pagka intention sa entrepreneurship. And we also have the opposite sa neuroticism, which is the emotional stability. So emotional stability in an individuals handle stress better, which is crucial in entrepreneurship. So being an entrepreneurship is a crucial guna siya. So dili guna siya dali-dali nga pagkatrabaho So we have if an individual who has a emotional stability, so makontrol niya or ma-handle niya yang self to think and kanang less ang iyang stress. So makaunaw na siya kanang better siyang mga choices, no? So mao na siya ang emotional stability. So let's move on to the additional traits influencing entrepreneurship. So we also have the risk-taking propensity, wherein entrepreneurship must take calculated risk to seize business opportunity. So being an entrepreneurship, we also need to be a kanang atong mga risk nga ginabuhat is dapat calculated siya, wherein dili dapat kana dayon kung mag-risk ka for uncertainty or kanang malabo nga pagka-risk. So we also have to calculate our risk to be able to be successful entrepreneurs, no? So we also have the need for achievement and locus of control, or the L LOC. So a strong need for achievement and internal locus of control. Believe in controlling one's own fate drive an individual towards entrepreneurial activities. So, unsa man ning need for achievement and locus of control. So, kaning need for achievement kay kana na siyang trait wherein mag-describe sa person to desire to kanang mag-desire to accomplish a goals, kanang mag-excel sila, and kanang mag-succeed sila sa ilang own efforts, no. Mao na siya ang need for achievement, while the locus of control, no. So ang locus of control, an individual belief to have a control over the outcome of their action, wherein kanang kabalo sila sa ilang mga outcomes sa ilang mga ginapahimo. So we also have the types of locus of control, no. So I didn't kanang wala na ko na include diri sa slide, but I will dictate though. We also have the internal locus of control. So people with an internal locus of control believe that their success or failure is a result of their own efforts, decision, and abilities. Mao na siyang internal locus of control. And second is the internal locus of control, wherein people with an external locus of control believes that outside forces such as luck, fate, or other people determine their success or failure. So, mao na ang ilang difference between the two, no? So, mao ra po ng duha ka types of locus of control. So, what is the cross-sectional studies and meta-analysis, no? So, ang cross-sectional studies and meta-analysis, these are studies collect data from various sources to identify common patterns in entrepreneurial behavior. They confirm that certain personality traits, just like the openness, extroversion, the risk-taking, no? So, consistently predict the entrepreneurial intention. So, kaning cross-sectional studies and meta-analysis, kanini siyang a methods wherein kanang ma-identify nato ang pattern sa isa ka individual or sa isa ka individual personality, wherein kana bang iyang personality is sa isa ka individual is kanang naabay connection sa iyang pagiging entrepreneurial intention. So to conclude our report, no. So let's read. Personality traits play a fundamental role in shaping entrepreneurial intention. Individuals with high in openness to experience, extroversion, and risk-taking are more likely to pursue entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurial self-efficiency, needs for success, locus of control, further enhance business success. So understanding these traits can help aspiring entrepreneurs develop the necessary skill and mindset for success, while informing policymakers and educators on how to foster entrepreneurship and society. So having a personal traits plays good siya kanang dako gid iyang role in shaping entrepreneurial intention, wherein if an individual who has the kanang those big 5 traits, no, so they're likely to pursue entrepreneurship by identifying that, no, kay we can see na kana siya nga person is kanang person na siya is kanang more likely to succeed to be an entrepreneurship, no. So that's all my report, and thank you for listening.